Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to episode 8 of Warlocks Play, where Mercy is in the running to win Periphery's most inappropriate call sign contest. Because with 7 mech kills and 7 other kills, she's more merciless than Mercy. I'm your host, Deacon, and we're playing HBS Battletech with the Urban Warfare expansion. And we're starting in the barracks because we've got a little bit of XP to hand out from our last mission.
Receiving you.
Ants is finally going to get piloting 4, and that'll spend. We won't be able to afford anything else for the moment.
Training complete.
Standing by.
I think in the last episode we went ahead and got bulwark on Ghost, and I think that's still worth it.
I'm ready for orders.
Mercy, however, may be ready to take the leap into something else. Now, she's one of the line mech warriors, so I'm inclined to want to do multi-target. Better fire, or better accuracy, and all the benefits that multi-target has. But we should at least take a moment to think about sure footing or sensor lock. Now, I'm pretty sure the answer for sensor lock is no. She's not in a scout mech. We've got other pilots who might end up being scouts. We don't want her to spend her actions not shooting, and that's what sensor lock does. It's useful, but you do give up your shooting. Sure footing, this is a defensive thing, and we want to see how it might work with bulwark. Mechs piloted by this mech warrior gain 1 bonus evasion charge after moving that can exceed the unit's maximum. So if she jumps very far, she might end up with 5 pips. If the move is not a sprint, jump, or charge into melee, the mech also gains entrenched. So basically, if she walks or holds still, she gets entrenched. But I don't know if that's worth it. Entrenched essentially reduces the amount of stability damage you take. Sometimes you take a lot and get knocked over, but for the most part, it's not that big a deal. And taking a pip or taking a perk to reduce it may not be worthwhile. Last choice, probably the best, multi-shot. Basically, you can split your fire up. So she's in a blackjack right now with 2 large lasers and 2 medium lasers. So say she's close to one target and it's almost dead. Now there's another target coming over the ridge. Well, she hits multi-target and puts 2 medium lasers into the close range target and 2 large lasers in the long range target. So we don't overkill one thing. We don't waste our firepower. And for a line mech warrior, that's a pretty good choice. Third choice is that we could spend all of our XP on Guts 6, which just gives us a plus 15 overheat threshold. Now, we'll eventually do that, but I think right now we're going to go with multi-shot.
Training confirmed, Commander.
And that's making Mercy probably our most, decorated pilot so far.
Good to go.
Or experienced pilot, I should say.
Waiting for orders.
So let's find ourselves a mission. Now I'm thinking that this eye for an eye looks tempting. It's an assassinate mission, 3 or 14 salvage, which we'd want to max out our salvage. We're doing pretty good on money, and in an assassination mission, there's usually one target that should be better in terms of what we're trying to get. So, but this could be dangerous. It's 2 skulls, which are kind of on the edge of whether it's dangerous or not for us, and the assassination target will definitely come from like a 3 or 3.5 skull kind of area. We're usually going to face 2 lances plus the assassination target, so probably 9 mechs, maybe with a few vehicles thrown in there. It's in the Badlands. Things run hot there. We're going to have to be real careful about it. But I think it's the best thing. So we're going to go for it. Max out our salvage. This is against the planetary government and for the pirates. That's also a plus. Let's see. Now, Ghost has Bulwark, but I think I'm going to put Potshot back in because Potshot has better gunnery. And I want every shot to connect. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. Put Potshot back in for a turn. And fingers crossed, here we go. In missions like this, it is possible to punch through and just kill the target and get out. But that's usually difficult.
Command interface initiated.
Unfortunately, it doesn't
This
show
whole
us...
planet could use an air conditioner.
I hear that. Unfortunately, it doesn't show us where the evac zone will be until we achieve the missions, objectives. So, that's the edge of the map. Okay, so we've got ambushers there, main forces there, and there's the target. We're all on this hill here, and we're up against the edge of the map. I think the solution is we'll stay away from these guys and using our jump jets move up the edge of the map here. Deal with whoever's here. Swing around and deal with him. This looks like a good area to fight. If these guys come along here and come through here, they'll just get shot up as they come through.
Waiting for orders.
Okay, Wrecker's gonna start the parade by jumping to here.
Taking the high road.
And we've already got
Hostile
contacts.
uncensored.
That's exciting. A couple of mechs. And we'll just keep up with it.
Jumping.
Up high.
Keep your eyes peeled, Commander. This looks like an ideal place for an ambush.
You don't say. Alright, well these two are medium mechs. So that's a little concerning. I'm going to reserve Wrecker. She's got 4 pips and cover and bulwark.
I'll wait here for now.
I think we'll reserve again. See what these
Holding
mediums
action,
do.
Commander.
Okay, we got a blackjack. That is similar to my blackjack.
Ha! Send me a real opponent.
It's the laser version. And I didn't catch that. Did not see what that was.
Commander?
Receiving you.
So this is unfortunate. Apparently, over here in this edge, Woods doesn't have shots. Only here.
Yes, Commander.
Unless we use indirect weapons like LRMs.
Up high.
Which we can do.
Taking the shot.
Commander.
I would definitely prefer to be in cover. I don't think that's going to work out here. Well, then if I'm not going to be in cover... This would give us eyes on the other one, at least let us see, but it does put us a little closer to what's coming at us from over here. But I think it's still where Potshot's going to go.
Jumping.
And that is a Kintaro. Okay, now Kintaro is dangerous because he's got 3 SRM6s. But sometimes they die faster because they're carrying a whole bunch of SRM and LRM ammo. And we're going to keep working on this blackjack.
Acknowledge.
Yeah, Commander. Firing jump jet.
And what do I do with Wrecker?
Waiting for orders.
I could start cooking the Kintaro. Kintaros run hot, and he certainly doesn't want 4 flamers being poured into him. Not in this environment. I think that's what we're going to do. It's risky.
No sweat.
We're going to turn the medium lasers off and try and stay cool.
You're not gonna like this.
Plus 30 heat. Some kind of light mech popping up. Okay, so the good news is, whatever this heavy mech is that's up here, or whatever it is, has not yet made its presence felt, mainly by LRMs. So, because it's got eyes, the enemy force has eyes on everything I have. He could have, if he had LRMs, start shooting at us. If he doesn't, that means he stays out of the fight as he slowly makes his way towards us. Which may be in another turn or two.
Good to go. Don't need to tell me twice.
And we'll start trying to cook this guy a little bit more.
Uh-huh.
So hopefully he'll be real reluctant about using the large quantity of missiles that he has. So whatever moved was somewhere else.
Receiving you.
Standing by.
Get the Centurion up there. Turn off the LRMs. Ants, if you would take off that torso section, that'd be great.
Target confirmed.
Ooh, we almost cored it there. Alright, so we're in the medium initiative step. These are medium mechs. They haven't moved yet. And they've had 2 chances to, which means that probably somewhere out here are some medium mechs that we haven't seen yet. And they don't have LRMs. Or we're too far away for them to use it. These are good things.
Yes,
We need
Commander.
to take advantage of them. Get up here in these guys' faces. $70 and $75. Yeah, I think we're gonna take this one.
On the move.
Now I've got one precision strike, which would allow me to push the initiative back on these guys, or on one of them. But I don't think it's going to make a difference, so I'm going to save that resolve and just take this shot. Nice.
Critical hit, Commander.
Cut that Blackjack's firepower in half. Now he's moving. Puts 2 shots into the Centurion. That sucked, but whatever.
Good to go.
Mercy's going to come over here.
Moving out.
Not jump, try and stay cool. And I'm going to... Ooh, you move kind of fast. So we're going to fire everything and hopefully we'll graze that center torso and take this guy out of the fight.
Locking on.
That was good.
Enemy down.
And what does this guy do? Fire some SRMs at pot
Systems
shot.
holding.
Another medium
Hell
mech.
yes! What can I do for you?
Okay. Wrecker.
Coordinates received.
So Wrecker's going to take a back shot at this guy and try and take out the right rear torso armor in the hopes of popping that ammo. And we'll take an SRM off, as well as whatever's in this arm, which is a medium laser. Yeah, that's what we're going to do.
Hey, buddy! Behind you!
But it didn't work. Alright. We see something on the initiative scale, a heavy... No, that's the Kintaro that's been pushed back. Never mind.
Standing by. Jumping.
Alright, ants. If you would be so kind.
Firing at enemy 6.
Oh, please.
How's it going? Acknowledged.
Potshot will move up into cover.
Orders?
And Mercy. We need to be conscious of heat.
What's up, boss? On my way. Copy that. I think I hit something good.
Okay. That was pretty harmless. I think the heat we put into that Kintaro is still paying dividends. He's still running hot. He's only firing a few weapons. Wrecker might be able to get a kill here. We need to get behind him. There we go. So this will just be medium lasers, but that's fine.
Moving out.
Let's see what we get.
Got it.
I hate generators.
Reporting heavy damage.
They punch way above their weight class. This is insulting.
Waiting
Ants.
for orders. Copy that.
What can you do about that? She's hitting. Yeah, do the medium lasers.
Target lock on enemy's rear. Standing by. Confirmed. Roger. Is that it? I'm barely scratched.
Yes, boss?
Alright, this Kintaro is really being aggravating. It's slow roasting, which means that nothing is dying. It's getting to use all of its armor points to stay alive. And it's only because of a lot of really lucky or unlucky rolls. Taking out one SRM. And that's it. Well, I think the best thing for Potshot to do is to stay down here for another turn in cover and put the PVC and maybe take this arm off. I certainly don't want to jump any closer to that second lance that's coming our way. So of course the PVC hits the leg, further spreading the damage around
Let's hit him hard.
and keeping him alive that much longer.
Waiting on you, Commander. Time to die.
Armor holding.
Good to go. I'm ready for orders. On the move. I copy.
Finally, we start taking pieces off of this
That hit something good.
jackass.
Careful! You don't want to scratch the paint.
Alright. Now what has he got left? Not a lot.
What's up, boss?
Now Mercy needs to cool down.
Let's do this. Ripping off!
Javelin, Jenner, remainders of Kintaro plus whatever's here. Potshot might get focused on, so I'm going to take Vigilance. 3 pips in that. And we're going to not fire the PVC. We got to cool down a little. Autocannon from way out of range. Blackjack? No, that would be 2 autocannons. Wolverine? It's a medium mech. Wolverine or Shadowhawk?
Good to go. Location confirmed. Target acquired.
There you go. Put all 3 shots in the same
Solid
section.
connection on that one.
Took that torso right off.
Good to go.
So that's the problem with shooting mechs in the back. If you don't kill them, they turn around and now you got to work on their front armor. Now, that Kintaro really got lucky. I got 3 rounds of pretty much uninterrupted shooting into his back. And he just shrugged it off. Something that's packed full of ammo as he is, that shouldn't have happened. Usually wouldn't. Potshot's going to jump up
Firing
here.
jump jet.
Now these guys are not going to be in the fight for another turn. Well, the Jenner might jump. But the Jenner's fired 2 turns in a row. Going to be running real hot. And Potshot's is going to brace.
What can I do for you?
Wrecker's going to come over here.
Got it.
And without overheating, so turning off a medium laser. Try and hit this, put some more shooting into this Kintaro.
Here we go.
Alright.
Waiting for orders.
Okay, they didn't move the Kintaro, which means the Kintaro is probably dead now.
Move into position. Roger that.
Unless we hit it in its leg again, we continue with the ridiculous amount of damage distribution it's been benefiting from.
Ready for orders.
I'm trying to conserve.
Moving out.
Wait, what's that? That's a Hunchback. That's the AC-20 variant. Now, shooting at it this turn, not that great an idea. It's got 3 pips and it's braced. We'll continue working on the Kintaro, try and kill it. Turn off the lasers. Turn off the AC-5.
Let's get this done, folks. Enemy down.
Okay. AC-20 missed. That's really good. And now whatever this is, it's up here. In the kiddie pool. We talked about that in a previous operation.
to go.
Now we're looking to just take a few pips off of this guy.
Firing on target.
And we want to try and take out the right torso on the hunchback. We want to blow the hunch off the hunchback.
They've got a lock on me.
Okay, now somebody sensor locked the fire starter, which took the 2 pips off that I got. But they don't appear to have... Still haven't seen much in the way of LRMs out of them, so that's good.
Standing by.
Potshot's going to move over here.
Affirmative.
Now that he's cooled down a few turns, we're going to go ahead and use the PPC. And we want to work on that right side still.
They've got a sensor lock on me.
They're basically sensor locking because they don't have anything better to do. Quite
Receiving you.
literally.
Yeah, Commander. Coordinates received.
They've blown past my armor.
Well, that's what they do. Alright, so Potshot took the AC-20 shot into his left torso. It's a good shot.
Commander. Orders. Move order received. Target acquired.
Alright, Wrecker.
Waiting for orders.
Wrecker's going to start the music here. Wrecker's got to take a risk and move right up next to him to here and get a side shot on him. Then we'll use Precision Strike to make it go into the right torso. We'll push him back in initiative and we'll get a whole nother round of shooting on him uninterrupted. I think we're also going to spend a little bit on vigilance to make sure Wrecker doesn't die to everybody else, because I can't put her in cover and get that side shot. So first we'll vigilance, and then as far back as possible while still getting a side shot. This means right here. Yeah.
Right, Commander.
And then Precision Strike. Turn off the medium lasers, flamers. Going for that torso. Turn on lasers until we're about to overheat. And he's running hot too, so these 4 flamers
Right,
do a
Commander.
lot of work here. There we go. I think that was really worth it. These guys really don't have anything to do. This guy is the only enemy medium that will be moving in the medium phase. We push the hunchback to the heavy phase. We get to move before him.
Let's do this.
Receiving you. Aye, aye.
This is a real tricky situation. I really want to put as much firepower into the side as possible to improve my chance of hitting that torso. Taking it off. I don't think the LRMs are worth the heat.
Engaging with target.
That's not going to do it.
Armor blow through internal damage.
That is a... what is that? That's the Wolverine we talked about. Okay.
Receiving you.
Hot shot.
Commander?
Mercy. Can you get a side shot? It's going to be interrupted by the fire starter.
On the move.
But it's still pretty good. We will spend heat here.
Confirmed.
There we go, there we go!
Scored a critical hit.
And now he's a lot less dangerous.
Commander.
Hotshot's left torso is banged up, so we're gonna orient the left towards the edge of the map
Copy that.
in case this guy comes up over the hill and shoots at him. Now we'll put the PPC into this guy. Now he's a lot less dangerous doing that. So whatever that is fired sounded like a PPC and 2 large lasers. And I'm honestly not recognizing what that is.
Commander?
I do feel like I have other things to worry about though right now, like
Coordinates received.
nestling further back into this.
Affirmative.
And trying to get more shots on this hunchback.
Damage critical. My armor's getting stripped off.
Okay, Ants needs to get out of there.
Yes, Commander.
We're about to lose a torso with an LRM-10 and an LRM-5. I'll jump. What torso is that? That's, of course, the left torso, same as Potshot's got a problem with it, so we'll orient towards the right.
Lifting off. Engaging target. Damn it. I'm under heavy fire. Orders?
Mercy's gonna go do a melee attack and try and
On my
cool
way.
down.
Locked on for physical attack.
Well, looks like we got a boxing match.
Reporting internal damage.
Waiting for orders. On the move.
Now, the PPC and LRM that Potshot's got going on here are pretty much under minimum range. So I'm going to use Precision Strike to do two things. Push the Hunchback further back into the initiative steps for the next turn, and keep the shots from being pretty much completely wasted. Take this arm off, we take the other medium laser. Maybe we push into that torso and set off that AC-20 ammo.
Firing, full complement.
As we get closer to this canyon wall, this guy who had a shot last turn now doesn't.
Waiting for orders. Got it. Ah!
A light mech with a PPC, probably a Panther. These guys are not dying easy.
Receiving you. Heading out. Copy that.
Yes, Commander.
The Kintaro took way more damage than it ought to have, and this Hunchback is also being
Affirmative.
stubborn.
Critical hit, Commander.
Receiving you. Heading out. Tango down. Good to go.
Now we've got two options. We've got a full lance of mechs coming around the bend here. And it doesn't look like a lot of them are using their jump jets right or at all, and they're going to walk. And they're kind of spread out. But they might get smart, and the ones that can jump, and the ones that can't all come up around there at the same time. We can stay here in this patch of woods and fight. Or we can try and head up and deal with this heavy mech that puts more distance between us and these guys. And if we can complete our objective, we can get the evac zone and maybe get out. Now, we don't know where the evac zone is going to be. So that's a bit of info we don't know the answer to first. But I'm thinking we probably want to start hauling butt. So I'm going to jump to here.
Here we go.
With Wrecker and Brace. And these guys are all just kind of milling around down here. We know there's a Panther and a Wolverine down there. And a Jenner.
Standing by.
Ants needs to keep that left torso facing away from things. So we'll do this.
Up high.
Embrace again. And this is letting us cool down too.
Good to go.
Hot shot. Jump. Also keep your left torso kind of covered.
Firing jump jet.
Brace. And Mercy.
Yeah, Commander.
Jump. I'm gonna hope this rock is good line of sight coverage.
Acknowledged.
Plus the 4 pips. And we'll brace.
Let's go! Let's go! Let's go!
She needs to calm down. Alright, now we've got 4 pips in cover from bracing. We're going to reserve through this turn to the end. Let these guys mill around and we'll see what they're doing. We'll reserve again. And we'll reserve one more time and see what this guy's going to do.
Waiting for the shot.
Now he's happy to stay up in the kiddie pool. I do hate these mineral fields.
Commander?
Alright, Wrecker. How's your leg? Not great. Everybody's got problems. I need to see what this is. But I don't want to be like a point blank, but it doesn't really matter.
Time to fly.
And we've got a Black Knight. Okay, well, I most definitely want to take this alive. Well, not alive, but I want to take this intact. I want this mech. That is a 75-ton energy boat. And the scenario here may or may not work in our favor. We're in the Badlands biome, so his heat sinks only do 80%, 85% of what they normally would do. These things already run hot. If Wrecker and her flamethrowers were to help him out a little bit, he may not be doing much shooting. But this first turn, he's going to shoot a lot. He's got a lot of firepower. He's got 2 large lasers and a PPC, plus 4 medium lasers and a small laser. If he fires all that and then Wrecker gets in there with the flamers, he might shut down. Downside, he's got no explosives on board that I can try and set off. Also, I need pot shot to hit him with the PPC so we can take advantage of the -1 to hit that the PPC inflicts on targets. Am I even shooting with Firestarter? No. No. Just 1 medium laser is going to overheat us. We're having heat problems too. So we'll brace. We've got 4 pips and cover.
Standing by.
Hot shot needs to be far back while still having a direct shot. That's a 75% chance shot. I'll take that. I want to cover the left torso so it will face the right towards you.
Jumping.
3 or 4 pips.
Firing. Reporting negative damage.
Well, we'll get a second shot at that, literally, in a moment.
Ready for orders. Engaging jump jet.
Primary target damage, Commander.
I'm ready for orders.
This is really going to be hard. I don't know if we're even going to manage it. And we got to protect... Oh my. We got to protect the right torso because just anything will set it off. In fact, I don't really want to jump here up this turn like that. I'm jumping her back. Reserve.
Receiving you. Confirmed.
Okay, 75% chance shot didn't hit last time. What about 65?
Target acquired.
That'll work. Okay, now it's got sensors impaired. If it stays in this little kiddie pool, it'll be -3 to its hits. I would love for it to shoot all of its lasers and not hit much. Get hot, and then Wrecker will come in and finish the cooking.
Waiting for orders. Affirmative. Engaging target. Orders. Firing jump jet. Engaging. Standing by.
Reporting internal damage.
Well, that's frustrating. Stayed in the kiddie pool, and he still will.
Waiting for orders. Affirmative.
Let's push his heat up.
Here we go. My flamer is empty. Good to go. Ugh!
That leg's almost gone. That's great.
Commander. Commander? I copy.
Let's hopefully take this leg off. There we go. And down you go.
Reporting critical hit.
Let's do this.
Now, fortunately, Potshot lost his sacrificial left arm. We don't have anything on the left side, or on the left arm at all, but now his torso's getting real close.
Heading out. Copy that. Solid connection on that one.
Good to go.
Protect our left torso on ants.
Location confirmed. Engaging with target.
Alright, so we can keep a
Took a
Black
hard
Knight
hit there.
to just shoot one large laser. We're doing alright.
Commander?
Much like a boxer, Wrecker's going to keep working the side here.
Moving to position. Ah! Critical hit.
And let's see.
Waiting for orders.
Okay, so with one leg gone, the Black Knight's a lot less stable. It's been knocked down. It's lost a torso. It's taken 2 wounds. We can knock it down again. That'll be a 3rd. It probably has a 4th, but we definitely want to try doing this. Which means ants is going to try death from above.
Affirmative. That shot went internal.
Well, I was expecting that to be more effective than it was. Some reason this thing's entrenched even though it attacked last turn, which means it takes half the stability damage it should have.
Waiting for orders.
Well, keep working it.
Got it. Acknowledge.
What's up, boss? On my way.
I'm thinking we may have to, instead of trying to score a full Black Knight, we should just be considering that everybody's got structural damage. We just kill it and get out. That being said, take a shot at the head. Well, it's almost dead.
Armor blow through. Hot damn! Let's do this! Waiting for orders. Ah!
That said, Jenner. That's going to cause
Receiving you.
problems.
Copy that. Target lock on enemy rear.
Yes, Commander. Moving out. Engaging target.
Orders? Position confirmed. Ugh. Commander? On my way. It's go time. That's a kill.
Okay, so the Jenner ran back down, and here's the AVAC zone. We got a Wolverine, Jenner, Panther. If I knew that there was a Shadowhawk part down there that I wanted, maybe I'd take this on. But my guys are in bad shape.
Standing by.
Everybody's in
Ready
danger.
for orders.
They're getting wounded. Knocked down.
Yes, Commander.
Lost torso. Knocked down.
Commander.
Lost torso.
Good to go.
2 lost torsos. Heck, if Mercy loses a torso, I don't have large lasers to replace this. We're running for it.
Engage in jump jets.
Standing by. Ripping off. Acknowledge. Reporting. Critical hit.
Good to go. Jumping. Good to go.
Good to go. Alpha strike.
I'm ready for orders. On my way. Double time. Orders.
They're acting weird.
Waiting for orders. Right, Commander.
And the Jenner ran away.
Yes, Commander. Here we go. I am out of LRMs.
Standing by. Lifting off. Got it. Receiving you. Copy that. On it. Yeah, Commander. Firing jump jet.
Roger that. Standing by. Holding for tactical advantage.
Commander? Affirmative. Waiting for orders.
We're bracing so that when we get
Waiting
into
for
the
orders.
open evac zone, we all get there at once. This second lance has acted squirrely the entire game, but we
Good to
are
go.
out of here.
Affirmative. Commander. Firing jump jet.
Receiving you. Up high.
Standing by. Jumping.
Sperry comes in and pulls us out of the fire.
Mission successful.
Well, I'm interested to see what kind of salvage. I have kind of blanked on what mechs we ended up facing. Let's see. A Hunchback, Kintaro, the Black Knight. We took a bunch of salvage picks, and we're not going to get any mechs out of it. It's really unfortunate. But I think, yeah, if we stayed and fought, this would be a lot worse. We killed 4 mechs. Not sure what the third one was in there. Oh, the Blackjack. Yeah. Alright, well. Take the Black Knight piece, the Hunchback piece, and the Kintaro piece. And give us these large lasers. And the small lasers. Please, would you, RN Jesus? That's alright. Yes, I would have loved to have gotten that Black Knight, but between the heat issues that I was having, the damage I had taken, and the fact that he was just standing in that kiddie pool. Man, I hate those kiddie pools. And the spore fields are roughly the same thing. They do have a balance in that when you do take damage, you take more damage. Well, that mission took us 1 hour and 10 minutes, so that's going to be the entirety of this episode. Just go to the Mechbay real quick and see how much repair time we've got on us. 6 days to repair the Centurion, even though it didn't lose any mods or parts. 4 days for the Blackjack. 2 days for the Firestarter. And the Vindicator lost an arm. So 5 days for that.
Logged and noted. Shouldn't be too hard.
So I'm inclined to go to another location. We're getting our collective butts beat here. I think we need to look for something else. And I think I know what. Is it 1.5 or 2? We're looking for Clough's Stand. Must be 2. Clough's Stand is another 2-skull planet like ours. And what's going to make it interesting? There it is.
My terminal is on the fritz again. I'm looking at a blue screen with a couple of wavy lines.
Have you tried hitting it with something? I'm on my way.
Alright, so Clough's Stand is 2 skulls. Black market manufacturing, mega city. We'll get to finally see some urban warfare going on. They're also rich, and manufacturing means that the store is going to have some good stuff. And with a black market, maybe we'll get a second chance at being invited. With the 19 days of travel time, that pairs up nicely with the 17 days before we get the Vindicator, well, all of our mechs back in action. So I think that's the way to go. So we'll set off, and when we start our next episode, we'll be at Clough's Stand, fully repaired and ready to start taking contracts. So that's been episode 8. I hope you had a good time. Thank you for watching, and we will catch you in the next episode.